Hi, Dawn Pici with Pici and Pici. We help you accomplish more with the staff you have in place. Today I have a special treat. I'm with Kathleen Hawkins of WOMTech. And she's here to help us understand how to make the most of our networking dollars. I mean, how do you make the most of your network memberships? Because we spend a lot of money, we go out, and too often we're just not getting the business that we think we should get. So right now I want to turn this over to Kathleen. If you'll tell us something about WOMTech and how we can give us some tips on great networking.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me here today, Dawn. I'm so excited. I'm Kathleen Hawkins. I'm the proud president and founder of WOMTech. WOMTech is the premier networking organization for women. It actually stands for Women on a Mission to Earn Commission, but a true WOMTech woman understands that it's the greater commission. It's in life that matter. It's not just the revenue generating ones. And I guess what I can share with you is how to network and how to not work, or when networking isn't working, I think is really important. So many people lean to networking as a way to sell their business, to sell themselves, to sell their products, their goods, or their services. And you know, I really think networking is so much more than that. It's about getting out there and making strategic connections, building relationships, making alliances. And that's where the revenue generating or the greater commissions in life overplay the revenue generating commissions in life. So if I had a couple of real quick pointers that I could share with you, the first and foremost would be is not to be a business card psycho. That's one of the things that I teach so often. If you're somebody that goes to an event and you're, and you got your business cards in hand and you're destined to meet as many people as you possibly can, that's when networking is not working. That's when you're not connecting. You could give business cards to people, and what do you do when someone gives you a business card that you just don't want, you had no desire for, and you're just politely taking? Where does it end up, Dawn?
Oh, in the trash.
Absolutely. It ends up in the garbage. Nobody wants that. And, it's just you're killing trees. So if I can make any suggestion to you, the first thing would be don't be a business card psycho. And what I mean by that is when you go to an event, take the time to get to know people. Ask what they do. Ask how you can help them. Ask what they're searching for today, and never extend a business card until they've asked you for one. I think that's the most important thing. And once they ask you for one, you're starting a connection. You're starting to develop a relationship. And the next thing that I would like to stress is when you go to an event like that, it's not about selling to the people in the room. I really think it's important that if you get to know one another and you develop strong relationships and you start to create strategic connections, you're going to sell through the people in the room, and you're going to start to make alliances to where if you go to a networking event and there's 30 people there and you can make those relationships, you can create strategic connections, then what you end up doing is you end up creating a sales force of 30 people out in the community selling for you. And who would do business with somebody? It's not about you selling you, but somebody else is selling you. That's a win-win situation for you and your business, because they want to do business with you. And like you point out, people do business with people they like and that they know and they trust, which is really important. And then I think the third thing is be genuine. One of my directors said the other day that when they used to go to networking functions as an attendee, as a member, or as somebody that is attending the event, their thought process and their goal was to walk around the room, and they thought that it was their job to make sure that they left that room and everybody in that room knew who they were and what they did. And she said as soon as she took on a leadership role with our organization, and we are looking for leaders nationwide, we want to expand, but we want to expand with the right people, women with integrity, women that believe in keeping their priorities of faith, family, and career, but also women who understand the importance of being a good leader. And when this individual took on that leadership role, what happened is she went into the room, and her number one focus was how she can make everybody else feel welcome. So it was no longer about everybody needs to know who I am. It was now I need to know who everybody else is. And the minute you start looking at other people and you realize everybody wears a sign that says make me feel special, everybody has a personal story to be told, and everybody wants to connect, then you start reaching out and making them feel the things that they need, then they're going to want to connect back with you. And that's what it's all about, is taking relationships to an entirely new level and redefining what networking is all about.
Wow, Kathleen, that is awesome. I think so often I have been at a networking event and it's been like a Gatling gun of business cards coming at me, and everybody talking about, hey, this is my widget and I want to sell this and make me rich. I mean, that's what it seems like. It seems so self-serving. But when we start to serve others, wow. that's when real connections happen. So those are a couple great tips. Now, WOMTEC, W-O-A-M-T-E-C, is an absolutely fabulous organization. It is expanding, blowing up all over this country. You're opening up new chapters everywhere. And so if somebody wants to get in touch with you and they're interested in becoming a director or just getting involved with this fabulous organization, where do we tell them to go?
Absolutely. Visit our website, which is, like you mentioned, it's WOAMTEC.com. Stands for Women on a Mission to Earn Commission. But again, a true woman, WOMTEC woman, knows it's the greater commissions in life that really make a difference. But reach out to us, visit our website, visit a chapter near you. We are looking for a few good leaders across the nation and worldwide. I mean, our website has been viewed by over 52 countries in the world. And we really are looking to connect. And it's not only a mission, it truly is a movement. It's changing the lives of women. It's empowering women, building businesses, and strengthening communities across the nation, because when we work together to support one another, true great blessings can happen in each other's businesses.
Okay. So that's it for this month. I hope you've learned about networking. Let's make networking work for you. Take care. This is Dawn Pici with Pici and Pici.